And welcome once again to Blaine's Escape Corner, our little corner of the internet. We get together, we talk about the things that help us escape. No intro today, just right into it. Welcome everyone. It is Thursday, and it is Mahjong Day. We are gonna play a pseudo gambling game, and I've it's been a very annoying day today, so I'm not in a great mood. So anyone who gets excessively muted or kicked or banned or what have you, just know the bear's already angry. So if you poke it with a stick, that's on you. Let's get the sake flowing. Let's talk about the one show that I watched between yesterday and today. Because yes, once again, I have become capable of watching anime in between stream days and not just on the weekends. So, kampai, everybody. New day, new haircut. Yeah, you know what? This haircut was how the day started, and it was great. I love my salon, okay? I walk in, and I see 4 guys sitting down, and two of the ladies are cutting hair, and there's one in the back doing like a perm or shampoo or something for somebody. And I'm like, oh, there's like 4 people. And I'm like, yeah, but they're always really fast. They're always really good at this place. You get in, you sit down, they say what you want. You say number 2 on the side, bring it up to an inch on top. They do it. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, I'll wait. Because we had an appointment for the cat today, which is part of why today sucks. But so I sit down. I'm like, all right, honey, you may have to take the cat to the appointment because there's a line. And she's like, oh, okay. Mind you, I have 40 minutes. 40 minutes from the time I sit down until we have to be leaving our house, which our house isn't far from the salon. So it's basically from the time I have to leave the salon to make it to the cat's appointment. So I was like, hey, you may have to do this because I got 4 people ahead of me. And I'm sitting there. And one of the guys gets up and is like, hey, I gotta go. I don't have time to wait. I'll make an appointment. I'll be back later. And she was like, oh, cool. All right, have a good day. She calls the guy next to me. She's like, oh, your turn. Talk about Alex Moore wishes he had a full head of hair. This brother stands up, takes off his Kangol, and has just the tiniest little bit of a Caesar left. And he sits down, and she's like, number 1, number 2, and he's like, number 1. And she just goes, whop, whop, $14, please. And like, it was a 5-minute haircut for this brother with with whatever was left attached to the sides of his head. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can make it. The guy over here gets called up and he starts having a haircut with the other lady, and then this lady charges up the guy with the Caesar cut. And I sit down, I'm like, 2 on the sides, inch on top, and she's like, sure thing. And just I texted my wife when I was sitting, I was like, I'm sitting down. And I texted her again, and those when I was paying, and those 2 texts were 8 minutes apart. I was like, oh, woo, we're gonna make it. It's we're not behind. We're not behind today. It was amazing. It was amazing. Also, my haircut, $14. Like, that's I'm like, wait, why, bro? If I had hair like yours, I would just shave it and run a Norelco every morning. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing paying somebody to use professional clippers on your hair? I don't understand this mentality, but I guess he really wants it. I thought that was hilarious. So that's how the morning started. The morning started out with like, oh no, I'm not going to make it. Then we did make it. We got good news, bad news with the cat. So it's like good news. The surgery can be done. Like basically there's a tumor. Here, I'll draw what the doctor drew. So let's do a little vet time with Dr. Blaine here. So here's your cat. Here's the tail, right? Okay. Comes down. Here's your cat's legs, like this, right? And so the butthole's here, and there's the large intestine comes around like this, he said, and goes out. And then right here is a valve, and then they have sort of like a not appendix, I guess. And then the small intestine goes like this. And he's like, okay, this is what intestines look like. Your cat has a tumor that is like right here, and it is 7 centimeters long, and it's like 4 centimeters wide, which is big. And so it's sort of like blocking off the valve area here and making it so it's really uncomfortable for the cat to digest. And it's like, okay, that makes sense why he's not eating. We had been told previously that with where this tumor was, that like the surgery would be like, you get in there and maybe you have to euthanize the cat while you're in surgery. And it was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not risking surgery on a cat that I'm gonna have to euthanize while I'm doing it. But this doctor was like, no. We just real simple, cut here, and then staple them together. And your cat, it won't have a valve, but so it'll have diarrhea for a little bit. And we were told it would have diarrhea permanently. But apparently, when they re-stitch this together, the colon, the intestines will make up for it, and it'll only have diarrhea for like a month. So it was like, okay, that's great. Super confident doctor. He's like, the worst thing that could happen is like your cat has a little bit of kidney disease, and the kidneys might be a little bit worse when we're done, just from the shock of surgery. But everything will be pretty fine, because this looks like carcinoma, not lymphoma. So there's a good chance that this is all the cancer and that it's not like spread everywhere else in the body. But I was like, okay, that's all great. He's like, it's a little expensive. And we're like, okay, what does that mean? And then we get the bill, and the low end of the bill is $7,500. $7,500, and the high end on the bills was $9,500. And I was like, I don't really know where that $2,000 comes from, but this is wild. This is a wild amount of money to me for an animal. But I love this animal. This animal is the best. Like, he is super purry, super cuddly. He's literally my wife's shadow. He is my wife's shadow at all times, right? So it's like, I paid about this much money to put a roll cage in the Subaru. So the Subaru gets a roll cage for this amount of money, and that doesn't really benefit my wife in any tangible way unless I crash and the roll cage, saves my life. And my brain is like, if you're going to bother putting a cage in an inanimate object that you're not making use of right now because you're still trying to get it, like, you're still spending more money on it to make it able to race, just stop spending money on the car for a minute and just spend money on the cat, because the cat is in that weird limbo age of like 16, where it's like, that's not a young cat, but it's a Siamese. And I have seen Siamese that are 20. I've seen Siamese that are 30. So like, I could get 1 year more with the cat for $7,500, or I could end up getting, 15 years. I really have no idea how long I'm going to get. But yeah, Lucifer Pet Insurance has saved me thousands. I wish someone had really held me down and forced me to fill that out, because I've been told about pet insurance, and I'm like, yeah, pet insurance, whatever. Like, when I look at the pet bills, like, because we usually go to the vet and it's like a couple $100 or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I just, a couple $100 here or there, he gets some kidney thing. I'm like, it's whatever. But like, expecting it to be like, oh yeah, if I spend a bunch of money, it'll eventually save me thousands. I just wasn't even thinking about that. Now on the counter side, if we math it out, right? So let's math it out. I've been getting some quotes on cat insurance, right? And basically, insurance that would cover this, 80 or 90%, or 70% even, is anywhere from $100 to I've seen some that say $200 a month. Well, let's take $100 a month, right? So I got the cat in 2015. So 2024 minus 2015, almost 9 years, 12 months a year. Multiply that by the $100 a month I would have been spending. So technically, if I out of pocket this, and he has no other major surgery complications for the rest of his life, then I would be okay. The problem with $38 a month and some of these cheaper plans, Lucy, is when we got him, he already had like kidney disease, and he was already up there. I guess he wasn't even up there. He was just in a, maybe it was 2017 we got him. Anyway, I've done the math, and the math says that I'm still coming out positive on what I would have had to do. But if I got him as a kitten, like my sister got a cat with like no issues. She got it insured, and it's been, it's super cheap, and it's been no problems. But anytime I try to insure him, it's like, nah, I can use that money for something else. I've made more than 10 grand with the 10 grand that I saved from not paying for pet insurance. But that's part of my angry news for the day. And then my phone camera was like, oh, hey, what if I just stopped working? So Samsung S21. So I've had it for a while, S21. So we're on 24 now. So usually I would do the every 2 years upgrade, but when the S23 came out, it wasn't really that big a deal. My phone was doing great. Everything, like, there was no reason to upgrade to a 23 at the time. So I've still got the S21, and it's just, I opened the camera app and it's like, warning, failure, and then it just closes the app. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. That's the favorite part of having a phone, is when people are like, oh, write that down. I pull out a phone, I just take a photo of it because I don't want to write it down. I just want to take a photo of it and have it upload to my cloud so I can like see it like on anything that I do. And it was like, what? Why? Why today? Why today, you be bastard? Whatever. Crap Android stuff failing? What crap iPhone stuff not letting you do anything? So pick your poison there, Grandpa. This phone's been working great for, 3 years now? When did the S21 come out? S21 release date. Because I got it like at release, basically. 2021, yeah. 3 years. 3 years plus on this thing. And normally I swap phones every 2 years. So better than any other that I've done. The only issue I ever had with your Androids has been the charging port. I've had a couple where the charging port gets a little mushy over the years, but that's just kind of USB. You can't really, you can't fix that. Been on your phone for almost 2 years. I've been on this phone longer than your phone. What do you mean no interest in upgrading anymore? No reason to. When shit breaks on your phone, you'll be like, man, I need to upgrade my phone. Like, get out of here. Android used to be hella fun, now not so much. What do you mean not so much? It's still a phone. It used to be fun to have a smartphone. Now it upsets me when I look at it. Maybe you should delete the Twitter app. Maybe you don't have the Twitter app on your phone. That'll fix your funness. Canola charge would take hours for 30%. Oh man, I've got killer battery. It's pretty funny. I have a couple apps where I'll use them. I'll use both apps at the same time, and it'll wipe the battery in like 2 hours because I'm just cooking that processor. But if I don't do that, then I can go a couple days. It's actually been really nice considering some of the other battery problems I've had in the past. Used to root the phone and do fun shit. Then root the phone. Like, what is, like, the only thing stopping you is your unwillingness to learn the new architecture. Man, so that's a skill issue, Brandon. Fun shit. What's the fun shit you do? I rooted my iPhone back in the day because you couldn't do apps, right? You couldn't get the fun apps that you wanted, so you would have to root it to get apps that would be fun. That was the iPhone 3, okay? I can't think of a single app that I've been like, you know what? I need this app and it won't work on my Android, except for one. Do you know what that one app is that I wish I could get on my Android? the Bic Camera membership app, and the only purpose would be so that I could buy a Pokemon card. That one time I was in Japan, and they were like, no, you can't buy this deal without a membership card, and they're like, you can't get a membership card without a Japanese phone number, but maybe if you can download the app, you can like pretend that you can make it a card, and I couldn't download the app because the app doesn't download it because it's in the wrong country. That's the only time I've wanted to like break my phone in order to download an app. None of the rest of them. None of the rest of them. There's no reason. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Name one thing you would do. Not as easy to do that these days. It's easy. Do it. Really wish I could use a Motorola Razr circa 06 or similar phone from that time now. Why? Why not just treat your... Like, here's the easy part. Delete everything off your phone except the phone app and the text app. And then download a T9 keyboard. There you go. I fixed it. Have to buy the right phone just to have... Again, you have yet to tell me what you would do with it. Why would you bother? Because you don't want a smartphone anymore? Well, then delete everything. What do you mean no T9? You can't tell me you want a Motorola Razr circa 2006 and then say, oh, but I don't want T9. So you want a sidekick? Like... Exactly. Nothing now. Holy shit, chat. Did Brandon just say he wishes he could root his phone? Also, he wishes he didn't have smartphone. And says it's too hard to root the phone. Has no reason to root the phone. Wants an old phone. And then also... says he won't use T9. Well, then get rid of your phone! Don't tell me you don't want a phone anymore! You're complaining about rooting it? You don't even want it! Go bury it in some tree roots! Oh my goodness. Someone get this man a jitterbug and just tape it to his asshole so he can feel it vibrating. What are we doing? Oh, what are you doing to me, Brandon? Oh, you're freaking... You're such a pain to talk to sometimes. Why? What is this conversation? Wish I could. Doo-doo. Oh, thank you for the brand new lyrics, at least. Doesn't everything void the warranty these days? What warranty? Nobody has warranties. They just think they have warranties. Mahjong, main camera. Borp. Oh. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll move the overlay down instead of move it down and over, maybe. That'll work. That'll work. And then we'll just move the main camera over here. Okay, how does that look? Good enough! Dango Daikozoku from Clannad as punishment. It's like the VSPs, it's a phone service plan. The visual service processor. What the heck? Why did that shrink so much? I don't want you to be that small. Come back up. Come back. Come back. Wait. Come back. Come back. Settings. Display. Make it big. Make it small. Can I make it slightly bigger? Is this going to work? Oh, weird. Why does it snap to small? Super strange. Does that work? How strange. You have a fuzz above your right eyebrow? No, I've got a pimple. It's driving me nuts today. Can't believe this. This is my freaking life today, man. I'm telling you. Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. I don't know why it was slightly off, but no, that's not the size is that not the size I use? Is this the one I use? And then I just make it bigger? Is this really the... Whatever, okay. So the shop is getting cut off a little bit, but we'll get all the important parts. Pimple's gonna get worse after that Brandon car. This Pimple's about to just start talking to me. You thought I had you thought I was going full Biden on you? Don't worry, I'm not falling that far. We got new event over here in the land of Mahjong. We're rooting for our character that we like, and whatever character wins gets some special art. So of course I am cheering for my girl Shizuku, but we're about a magnitude behind Fuwa Mahiru, who is currently leading, but I believe I require better art personally. Just ask Virtual Waifu to put some foundation on it. She's got stuff. She's got these, like, you're supposed to, like, put these sticker things on it that have a chemical that'll make it go away, but then I always have, like, a sticker on my face, and I'm like, ugh, I hate this. So I'll just wait until I'm, like, gonna fall asleep or something. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty good with stage makeup in all, because when I grew up, my uncle was the one who was writing the plays for all of the church, like, Christmas pageants and stuff. So we were acting in those a lot. And then when I was in high school in a couple plays, I was like one of the only people that knew how to do stage makeup, because, like, stage makeup is really specific. Like, you would never wear stage makeup to look nice, because the whole point is that it makes it look like a human from, like, 50 feet away. So it's got lots of, like, eyeliner craze going on and stuff. And so, but it was always funny being one of the only guys doing that. Welcome, Brandon.
Hold on a sec. I don't have the thing set right. Hold on.
You sound good, at least.
Of course, it helps if I turn on my headset. There we go.
Oh, okay. Well, you sounded good the entire time your headset was not working.
That's good. Yeah, the phones, they used to be fun.
So define fun. Here's the thing that you've yet to tell me. What would you root your phone for that is fun?
More or less just to fuck around with it. And
well, no.
Just
define
because I could.
Fuck around. You just keep saying fun, fuck around, I could. What would you do to your phone?
Max performance in gaming. And
Max performance in gaming. Okay.
Yes. So
what mobile game are you desiring to play that you require max performance on a device?
Well, nothing now, but back then, let's see.
I'm not crazy, am I, chat? Like, this idea of, like,
you're crazy.
I don't like the fact I can't root it anymore when you have no reason to be rooting it currently.
Exactly.
Is wild.
You're right. There is no reason to be rooting it, because all the stuff the whole reasons that you would root the phone, at least back at the beginning, because I had the first Android. I had the G1. I used to sell the suckers.
Yeah. I had the third iPhone. That's when I got into smartphones.
Yeah.
And specifically, I could not get certain apps on it because they were not allowed on the iPhone. So I rooted it so I could get those specific apps. Alex Moore has a good one. Get rid of the bloatware, right?
Yes.
There's one where
those
are
massive reasons for the Androids.
But you can just do that. Like, just go in there and get rid of it.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean, yeah, no?
Well, from what I remember,
somebody can do it, can they not?
Well, at least
and that person has made a tutorial and stuck it on YouTube, and you could follow that tutorial.
In this day and age, the amount of phones that you can go in and actually get root access fairly easily is pretty few and far between, and typically not sold by a carrier. You typically have to buy them Chinese directs or something like that. But back in the day, the whole reason why that I started rooting the phone is because of the memory segmentation that Android used to do. You could have your SD card, but the way that they had designed it is they've only allowed a small part of your system's internal storage to be used for apps. Like the original G1, it could only have like 60 megs worth of apps, and that was it. And even if you tossed in an SD card, which it supported up to 16 gigs, you could only put music and photos on that. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that it used to be able to do is basically reprogram the Linux system to change which partition it sees and uses to be able to store that. So that way you could have more than 60 megabytes for apps. And
Ronan, in no world are you going to be able to get it. No matter how much I tell you, you can't. And then set in front of you every step-by-step instruction on how to get it and then tell you can't do it. You still are not going to be able to accomplish it.
Yeah. But those are the type of things that I used to do with Android back when there were more back before they started tossing in copious amounts of storage and then unified their memory system. The whole thing is just treated as one, and you could load up as much as you wanted until your RAM was full, basically, or until your main storage was full.
Yep. So the
other
thing you
thing
used to
was
break it for, they just made doable.
Yeah. A lot of the things that you used to need for that, you don't have to do anymore.
Why?
But the biggest thing, especially for Androids, is still a lot of the preloaded apps. There's still a lot of them that you can't uninstall because
why did that
agreements.
take you so long to say, though?
Well, you know me. When I'm tired or if I'm in pain, sometimes the brain just doesn't work, and I'm
I'll ask you
in.
one question. Why do you want to do it? You're
Well,
like, I don't want to fuck around. Okay.
Exactly. I don't want to fuck around with them anymore. I don't see. I used to have fun doing that type of stuff, tinkering with them, messing with them. You know, the last game that I played on a smartphone was Aspire's release of Knights of the Old Republic. So,
Okay.
And that's been 10 years ago. But even back then I tinkered with iPhones twice, and both times I left them because of the limitations on them.
Mm-hmm.
But once I started my current job, which was back in 5 years ago this month, I switched to the iPhone 11. Had it for a bit, but the battery on it was trash. The 12 was good. I really liked my 12, and I had it paid off. I was able to buy that one outright. I liked it, but the problem that I had with it is once again the battery. Even after time, the battery does wear down. But even at its peak, I was lucky to go 7 hours at work with it before I needed to charge it again.
Interesting.
Moved.
That's like I was looking at
Mhm.
today, like the because I had a friend he's just like he's Captain Pixel, and I'm just like why?
Yeah.
And then I looked at it, and I was like, wow, this is a way worse phone. Why would I ever buy this thing? The only thing it had was a bigger battery, and I was like, well, that'd be kind of nice, but
Google.
I don't think it's not bigger
special.
enough,
They're about the Pixels are one of the few phones that the boot ROM section of it isn't encrypted, and you can custom firmware it. It's one of the few.
Ronan wants one of those phones with a super encryption so you can't be spied on. So they can't hear you talking about fetishes. You're just like on your phone. Like, how much do you do on your phone that you're worried about somebody seeing? Like, what? In what world?
It's not that particular. It's the fact that they think that they can spy on you just because they can.
And the fact that you think that buying a phone that's labeled encrypted super secure phone will keep you safe is even more ridiculous.
Between them, I know
What was
that there
that
are a
one? The like
few.
the Freedom phone or whatever that's like, we're encrypted, no one's gonna find you. I'm like, bullshit, you Fed, like get out of here.
Well, many of those phones that run a stripped down version of Android without the Google Play Store being tied to it, having all of that stuff and all that telemetry removed does help out quite a bit. And that's one of the things you can do with the Pixel going to a custom firmware is you can de-Googlefy it quite a bit and then, sideload apps if you want, which is still about the only reason why to have an Android is the fact that you can sideload it either from like the Samsung store or just from a website, but you run into your own problems with that. But once I got into the 14, I got a 14 Pro right when it first came out. The battery on it has even today is still phenomenal. It was just so much better, and I have no need to change, reason to change, want to change. I'm going to do my best to keep this thing going for as long as I can, and
I mean, if the
I'll
battery
just
ever
do
dies,
that.
you can just recondition it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Just have it replaced. It's not too
You
hard to
just
do.
it's just scary because you're like, oh, well, how do I recondition a battery? Oh, you overcharge it until it like gets really hot, and then you stop, and then you do it again, and then you do it again, and you do it again until you boil everything off, and you're just like, oh, that sounds terrifying.
Bullying it, that's a good one.
Oh,
But yeah, I stopped having any type of games on my phone at least 7 years ago.
except for Riichi City, he plays mahjong every day with his phone app. The
Yes,
best
I should.
mahjong game
I
on the
yes,
planet.
it does look kind of fun because you get cute waifu girls and all that fun stuff. But
And you can earn them without spending a cent.
you see, that's I can live with this type of game. It's the ones where if you don't do any type of boosters, it takes you forever to do anything.
Yep.
Which is why I stopped playing Boom Beach because I
You
got
were
into the
beached.
habit of yeah I got in the habit of dropping like $100 a month on it there for
Oh
a few months.
no! Brandon, no whale. No whale.
Exactly, and that when I saw that I was missing that type of money, I'm like, where the hell did it go? I spent that on that.
Yeah.
No,
No.
that's when I said no more.
Yep.
So
Good on
no,
you to say no more. I dropped a 7 on this game when I first figured out that it was like well designed as far as letting me earn stuff. And then recently I put another 20 into it because I found their Discord, and like the actual like devs are in the Discord like talking about like what you would
cool.
want to improve and stuff. And I was like, holy crap, this is actually here you go. Like keep doing. So yeah, there's a lot of games where you gotta know when to fold them for sure.
Yeah, and that's why I uninstalled all of that. And that's part of the reason I said that's part of the reason why I don't even do the purchase games because I had a crap ton of stuff that I purchased for the Android.
Hmm.
Don't have very many things that I purchased on the Crapple, mainly because most everything that I really need is there, and banks and that's different. But between the two, it took me a little bit, but I do prefer how the Apple works a little better. It is a little faster, a little cleaner. And since I'm not wanting to do any of these other things anymore, I don't have a reason to go back to Android. They just
Hmm.
for me, there's just no reason to do that anymore. But even as I said, even with that in mind, I have no reason or want or drive like I used to have to change phone. I used to change phone, every 6 months to a year, regardless of anything.
Oh geez, we used to
Yeah,
do the because the 2-year contract used to give you the like the upgrade deal, so we used to do
yeah,
that. But yeah, doing any sooner than that, it was like even when I was in high school, like I feel like the changes from phone A to phone B were just never that big of a deal.
yeah, yeah. It wasn't. And I said I used to sell cell phones starting back in 2003. I actually owned the first camera phone model that was a Sanyo on Sprint system. That phone could do things that even most Android phones still can't do like custom ringtones and custom text tone,
Mm-hmm.
which, at one point before I started having my phone silenced all the time, yeah, I had, when I was in my 20s, yeah, people were always reaching out to me. It was always nice to know who was calling before I could flip it up or look at it.
Oh, funny.
Whereas now it's like, I don't care. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
you try to silence it as fast as possible. I have
Exactly.
I have an old goofy anime song. It's da 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 da. It's the weirdest thing, and you would never guess that it's from an anime. Um, but I like to because I'll just record something, I'll cut it, and I'll save it, and you just put it on your phone, right? One of the best though for my sister, she was like, I need a text tone. I was like, oh, what do you want? And she sends me the video of when they 3D printed the pharaoh's throat, and we're like, this is what the pharaoh sounds like, and it goes, huh. Like it sounds like a Minecraft like villager. And they're like, that's the sound of a pharaoh. And so every time she gets a text, it's the pharaoh just going, huh.
What's funny is I still have my ringtones saved to my computer because I was able to back them up. I still
I am
have them.
so many hard drives away from when I did so much of the stuff I used to do.
Yeah, I've continually
That's
saved
wild.
that and maintained a backup of it. And for a while there, when I was running with Crackberries, that was another thing I used to do with them, was that. And, eh, out of all the old school phones, as far as the OSs or what programming language they used, the Java ones were the most universal, and Nokia was the king of that for a very long time. Brew was pain in the ass in Verizon and Sprint, and they both can pound sand for that one. That was shit. Developing for Brew and Brew games in general just were not that good.
Mm-hmm.
But once I moved over
Lot of brew
to,
dev in the old anime man house.
but moving over when I moved over to T-Mobile and had phones that used JavaScripting. Oh yeah, I had one of the first phones I had with T-Mobile was an extremely thin, open-faced Samsung phone that was it was about as thin as what the Razor was opened. It was thin, tiny, and it was shit, but I could play fun ass games on it.
Mm-hmm.
But things you do when you're back in your 20s and all that, as I said, it's just not the same. But I will say this. I was wrong about Ghosts of Tsushima.
You did it. You play it?
It was gifted to me. I hate.
Yes.
I don't like Sony. I don't like what they're doing with the PSN network stuff requirement for PC gaming, and who knows if they're gonna, get their head out of their ass and actually keep making the PC the go-to place for their games. But
Mm-hmm.
Nick's, my friend Cult Classic Cage, she absolutely she loves ribbing, as she terms them, console gremlins, or people that are so hell bent on clutching to their console and only that, and none of the games that are made for it should ever go to any other system type of person. She posted one today where she said, yeah, the best acquisition Sony has had in a studio is Nix's, and all they do is take the games that their other studios make, port them to the PC, and make them, take them from like a C tier, B tier, all the way up to the God mode S tier that the PC can do. And
Mm-hmm.
Ghost of Tsushima is one of them. It is glorious to see.
Nice. You got to play the game by Nate Fox.
Yes.
He's a director over at Sucker Punch.
Yeah, Sucker Punch surprisingly did a very good job, and as I said, I
surprisingly, do you know what the percentage of Asian is in this area? You think a studio in Seattle could make a game based in Japan and not get their ass physically kicked by people around them? Both.
That's true. If they're from Seattle, they've got a pretty good Asian
they're
population.
they're not getting away with messing that up. I think, and I've tried to explain this before, but you really don't get it until you actually play the game. But you play Neo from Koei Tecmo, and then you play Ghost of Tsushima, And looking at Japan through Neo is very interesting because it assumes a lot of pre-knowledge because they are Japanese, they know these
Hmm.
things. And then you play Ghost of Tsushima and they do a very good job at not just saying this thing all the time, like Tengu are weird, like there's a bunch of strange yokai and stuff still, but
Yeah.
they do a really good job of bringing you into the culture as opposed to just assuming you know about it. And it's very, very well done. In addition to being just a fun game overall. And I just like
Yeah.
saying Nate Fox. I met him back in the infamous days.
Cool. Yeah. As I said, I didn't give them enough credit because I would have sworn up and down that the Japanese would have absolutely ass blasted him
Mm-hmm.
because of the fact that that's the type of game that you would think would have been made from a Japanese developer, but they they did their business, they handled it right, and they loved it, and we
I
loved it.
did
So
Japan like it? I thought it did not do well in Japan.
no, it did.
Oh
As
no, it
far
did
as I'm
great.
aware, it
Oh,
did
okay,
great. It didn't
never
do good
mind.
amongst all the the weirdos
I thought it
because
was
they're
the
weird.
opposite. I thought it was one of those funny things where like it does really well in the West because it's like a really good, like I said, introduction and way to tell
Yeah,
people about it, but that Japan didn't like it. It looks like it did at least 1 million back a year ago. So
yeah.
oh,
It's
it's
one of
so
those
much
rare
fun, Lucy.
games that's developed here that does hit
And it has a
like
horde
their own.
mode. It has a horde mode. It's so much fun to play. You can pick from like four different character classes and like play in this sort of like usually it's like defend these three zones and just like waves of oni are coming in and different kinds of demons and there's world altering things and it's like all of the fun and joy we used to have playing like the modern warfare little horde mode type game they had on co-op or any of the others, the Gears of War raid or war what did I just say, whatever, but you're in Japan with swords and it's so much fun.
Yeah, it does look like it does look it. And the other game that I really want to get is Mullet Mad Jack from Hammer 95 and published by, let's see, Epopea Games and Hammer 95. Load up Steam and check out a preview for it because it is, yeah, this thing is really, really twisted.
Why is the robot got blood? Is it a cyborg?
This is an homage to 80s anime, manga, hyper violence, etc.
Yeah. The homage is a bit direct with this car having literal like Akira stickers on it. That was
Yes, and it also does the Akira motorcycle slide.
of
But
course it
this just
does.
barely released, and it's overwhelmingly positive. But yeah, this is one of the indie games that I've been looking forward to. And the guy or the team that actually created this, they follow me on Twitter because every time they post it, I've been posting it back. And yeah, got a lot of violence jack to it. It's just got a lot of just a lot of everything from the 80s. But the thing about this is something happened to this guy, Mullet Mad Jack, to where he has to take out an android every 8 to 10 seconds or he dies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Those
there's
are always fun.
yeah, and of
I'll
course,
I'll have to give it's got a demo. I'll have to give that a try cuz my initial question is the same question I have on every game, Pinky. Does it have colorblind mode? So
mm,
I'll check it out, see if it needs it.
yeah, if it does, definitely give it a try. It's on my list of ones to get. But let me actually back up here. There are a few other indie games that I'm absolutely that I want to get and try to play. There's one called Penny's Big Breakaway. That's done by the team that did Sonic Mania.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's $30, and man, they can maintain 4K 120 on consoles without a problem. And the style of the art on it is it works. It's just really cool. Another one that's a Souls like is called Another Crab's Treasure. Yeah, you wouldn't think that
Leave that crab alone.
you wouldn't think that that would be. a good game, but man, everything I've seen about it's been really good. And both of these games have very positive and overwhelmingly positive reviews. And of course, I've never played Neo, or is it Neo or Neo? Yeah,
Just Neo,
Neo.
yeah, like from the Matrix.
I've never played either of them, but I've wish listed them finally.
Yeah.
And I like the whole idea of Souls-like game. Any of the games from Software. The whole thing about me needing to get good is correct. I do need to, but I've been told that if you can figure out Sekiro, you can beat Elden Ring without a problem.
Other way around.
Other way around?
So Sekiro is the most FromSoft game you will ever play in your life. Sekiro is, can you actually figure out the mechanics of how our game works and just get really good at the way we designed the combat in this game. Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, all of these other games, you could have 5 chromosomes tied to your genes, and you could still beat those games with one big button that said swing if you were just smart enough to stop hitting that button when you couldn't beat the enemy and you just turned around and went and tried something else. Because in all of those games, you can just go level up, get stronger, come back, and smash shit up its ass. Like, it's the like Dark Souls games are not hard. They are not hard in the least. They can be frustrating, but you can always over level if you want to. Like most of the difficulty comes from, I'm at this point in the game, I don't want to go grind. I'm just gonna go beat this guy's ass until I finally win. And that's just you get in this headspace of like just hitting your head against this brick wall until the brick finally cracks a little bit. And it feels really good because I like that sort of that catharsis of like, yes, I pounded through this thing and I kicked its ass finally, got that perfect thing. Because if you're amazing at the games, right, there are people that do. There is a speed run that is hitless, all FromSoft games. So people can play all of the FromSoft games in a row without being touched, and it is wildly impressive to watch people do that. But you do not need to do that. Millennia was not that big a deal. It was a few tries because you would get to a point where you would like unlock something new and you'd be like, oh shoot, I don't know how to deal with this. Oh shoot, I don't know how to deal with this. But once you figured out how to deal with it, it was a cakewalk.
I think that's probably my biggest problem because I do have Elden Ring and I've tried, but I could not figure out how to level up. And I guess I just need to see. I guess I need to see someone play it to the point where that happens, and then once I can mimic it, I can then move forward with it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing to figure out is just kind of like what you want to do. So usually, my first time in a Dark Souls game, I'm a pretty high dex player, but so I'll usually level up dex because that'll get me like the katanas and stuff. So I start out in Elden Ring, I started as the samurai, and started doing that, but it's just a
yeah.
It's just a like figure out what you want your character to look like and then just level those things up. Or do you mean you didn't make it to the point where you could physically level up?
I could never figure out how to level them up.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just get to basically you sleep at like 4 graces or 3 graces and then a lady appears and she's like, I'll help you. And then you get to level up.
Interesting.
It's just about exploring and finding those little big swirling green things. I think most people go to like a specific one because if you follow the main path, you will naturally your third grace is going to be this one that's in like next to this gate here. But you can actually, I think, go to any 3, and it will it'll unlock that ability for you.
Yeah, that's once I know how to play it, I could probably do it. But I do have Sekiro on my list, and some of the other smaller games that are going to be coming out or already have Legend of Ys 10 Nordics, that's coming out later this year. Mirage Feathers, that's I think that's an on-rail shooter that just looks friggin' wild. It looks and plays like Space Harrier. So then there's the Legacy of Legacy HD remaster.
Visit 3 different sites of grace and accept the dialogue option that appears after the third one. It is not the grace in front of Stormveil. That just happens to be most people's third grace.
Interesting.
But it is hilarious how everyone's like, just go here. It's like, nah, actually, you could go straight there and not touch any of the other graces, and you would not be able to level up.
I'll have to do that. And
yeah,
I actually did an interview with the guy that's creating SPGP Super Polygon Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's been working as diligently as he can on it. He's getting close to having it ready for the early release or the early access and basically the beta test.
Nice.
But
does he have a date like on paper that he's trying to hit?
I think he did, but I think he got himself burned out, so he backed off of it. But I saw his update today, and I guess he figured out something with the driver AI, where they're now way better and going to be a lot more challenging than what it initially was looking like it was going to be.
Yeah, as long as they don't spin me out every time I take a turn. There is a consistent problem in racing games where they say, oh, you want a harder race? What if I just made them unreasonably fast? And they just make their AI stick to the racing line and go faster. And it's like, that's not like what makes difficult racing. What makes difficult racing is if, as I'm approaching your AI, it actually goes offline and like sits in a position through the turn that makes it more difficult for me to stick to my line. Like, it's like, that's what hard is. Hard is not, I can catch up in the turns, and then as soon as we get on the straights, some stupid little EK Civic is just blasting past my future car. Like that's not what makes a game fun or interesting or cool. What makes it cool is when the AI actually drives interestingly.
Yeah.
But that's expensive depending on the level of your game. Not monetarily, just like from a system standpoint. You could really wreck your game by making your AI try to do too much.
Yeah, that you can. And I said he was happy with what he was able to do. So
cool.
Looking forward to that. Megaton Musashi W Wired. That just came out, and hack and slash giant stompy robots from Level 5. Our friends at Level 5 Incorporated.
Who are they?
They're the guys that did Ni no Kuni 1 and 2.
Oh, interesting.
And let's see what they've done. A few other things that have been console exclusives, but yeah,
Bet Ni no Kuni's where I would know them from.
Yeah, and right now Ni no Kuni 2 is actually on sale for $12.
$12 for the second one. I think I played the first one.
Yeah, I'm still playing the first one. I'm up to level 12 with it, and I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing a pretty good clip with it. Then let's see, another indie release that looked interesting, Cowboy 3030, and there's one called Mouse. It basically takes the now Steamboat Willie styled 20s Mickey Mouse and turned it into an absolute ghastly bloody shooter.
Oh, funny.
Oh, it is funny. It is funny looking.
I remember a lot of that stuff popping up once the not the
copyright.
This is a copyright, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it's different. It's not a trade. I was thinking trademark, but it is actually a copyright that went out.
And then I've also got That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Isekai Chronicles wish listed. You know, I like a lot of the Bandai Namco games.
Well, Bandai Namco.
Yeah.
Making Dark Souls.
Get
on it.
And then I've also got Spy Anya, Operation Memories, because I friggin' love Spy Family. It's just so damn cute.
Did you did White come to a theater near you, or were you able to find a way to watch it?
It did, and I missed it because I was traveling.
Ah.
And I couldn't convince the youngling or the weebling to go see it with me down in New Orleans. So, oh well.
Oh man, Lucifer. That sounds like fun.
Let's see. Mullet Mad Jack, Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Tekken 8, Gundam Breaker 4, which comes out in August.
Okay, real quick, Pop.
Mhm.
You say Bandai Namco's the cocksuckers that claimed your stream. Did you did you see YouTube's response when I was like, "Fuck you guys"?
What did they respond with?
They were like, "You can't use any copyrighted work, no matter how little, in your product." I'm just like,
Bullshit, fair use, bitches.
what do you mean fair use is a thing? What do you mean I can't use any? That's a wild choice.
It's just YouTube being screw tube.
It's just
I want to
it's
get
a way for them to appease the major copyright holders.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Because if they said, actually, you'll have to sue, because that's how it works in reality, is if I make a thing and Disney or Nintendo are like, hey, that's a little too close to our thing, they have to sue me or give me a cease and desist and tell me to stop. And that's just not how it works on YouTube. They're just like, oh yes, copyright owner, right this way. You can take all of their money, and it's like, go away.
Yeah, they just
It's 10 cents. Just let my video be. Like, go away.
They suck on their whatever parts they choose to have. So yeah. Let's see. Lies of P. I guess I better get good at Souls-like games first before I do that one. But that one looked really good.
I've heard that one's fun. I have thus far stayed spoiler-free somehow. So
yeah, same here. I have no idea.
The word on that one for me.
Yeah, no idea. And then another one that came out just a few months ago was Berserk Boy, and it's a lot like a Mega Man game.
Oh.
Or it's a
That'll either be awesome or suck.
Yeah, Mega Man. It's more
Mega Man clones that only come in two forms: good and shit. There is no Mega Man clone that is in between.
Metroidvania, I think, is the term they use for it, but it has the look and feel of a Mega Man with a lot of those other elements, and it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like for me, Metroidvania is just, can you level up and does the world have this cool interconnecting feel to it?
Yeah.
Whereas like Mega Man is like the gameplay style. So you could have like a Metroidvania hack and slash, you could have a Metroidvania shooter, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you get into the Mega Man style, I'm like, okay, that is a jump and shoot, jumping and shooting.
Yeah. Let's see. Doraemon, Story of Seasons.
Why does that sound like such an impressive game for what is a child's show?
It's a farming sim game.
Of course it is. Of course it's a farming game. Why would you not have a giant android cat that just farms? Why does that sound so stupid?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, and it's actually on sale.
That game sucks.
It sucks, so
I'm not a big fan of the, what do you call it? It's like a magnet fighter game where like you can run around a world, or the map. If this is the same one I'm thinking of, the JoJo Bizarre Adventure fighting game that I played was like there's a whole like map and you're in like a kind of a weird angle and you can like run around, and then when you get close to another enemy, you sort of like target them and then you can like do like fighting game stuff. And it was very awkward, very weird to play. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
We really should have done something more like if you wanted it to be sort of like semi-free roam, give me the I like the Soul Calibur style, but some people like the Tekken style. Is it? That's the other free roam that everybody loves. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Sin Duality, Echo of Ada, coming soon. Enshrouded, open world survival base building multiplayer online co-op. It's only $30. It's got very positive. Ready or Not, which is a tactical realistic FPS shooter multiplayer. The preview for this is wicked. yeah, it looks good. Let's
Nice.
see. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
Grand Blue. Anytime someone says Grand Blue, all I can think of is Dreamin',
Mm.
and the fact that there's another season to that coming out finally.
Let's see. I've got Code Vein.
Code Vein. Everyone loves Code Vein. It's like
I've
Dark Souls with anime. I
never,
have never
well,
played it. That's
yeah,
just what
never
everyone.
played
They're
it.
like, you should play it. You like anime and Dark Souls. You like them both together. And I'm like, okay, maybe. When I'm busy, I got Mahjong to play.
Yeah. And then I've got, Like a Dragon, the man who erased his name, Sega, but with Sega being the way they are, I'm not sure if it would be worth it. Lost Judgment, Like a Dragon, Ishin, and of course I've got the Yakuza Like a Dragon.
There's
With,
some fingers I still have my pulse in, Alex Moore. There's some fingers I still pay attention to.
let's see, I've got Witch Spring R-Type Final 2, Sea of Stars, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Tales of Arise.
Let's bond this character. It's time to awaken.
Awaken.
Hot! Yeah! Cha! Now I've got a cool skateboard, a gun, and spray paint time.
Woohoo!
Take a screenshot. Hell yeah.
Oh, laser tag gun.
I did it.
And the last ones I've got on here are The Fractured Butthole, The Stick of Truth, and The Witcher Wild Hunt.
Yes. Basically, Elden Ring DLC will take me away from this. I am torn though because I have a character at the end of the new game that's ready to like go do DLC.
I'll be right back.
All right. I had planned originally to just play the game with that character, but now that I'm streaming and all of my PlayStation buddies are now on PC, it's like, well, maybe I should get Elden Ring and on Steam and play it again. Nice. Leveling up, I can unlock a title. Look at my main character's got band-aids on the knee. She got a pack of cigarettes that don't look like cigarettes. I don't know what that means. Look at that. That's so cool. She got a headset too. She's like a pelto. She can communicate. Can I go with my own flow today? Capitan. Let's see the whole skateboard now. Wow. Riding on a skateboard and feeling so cool. She got a skateboard for the night. Boom. Boom. Tonight is alright for tonight. Riding in a Corvette and feeling alright. Tonight is alright for tonight. She from Jet Grind Radio. It twoo. Big if twoo. Jet Grind. Oh, I have I have these two titles that I have now earned. So in that last match, when it was supposed to end, it kept going into the south instead of just sticking to east. So I have now done that twice, where you have to play 2 consecutive matches that go into south when they're not supposed to. Because that's just how cool I am. You have Cheat Engine. I made 12 builds to be ready for the DLC. Your friends are going to press you to play it? Yes, but I just don't know what... given our abandonment of the PS5 architecture, I'm just curious if they are desiring to play it on a PC instead. Because I'd like to play it on PC. I think I'd be down for that. When are you going to unlock the milk? We did it. Blaine's audition for Robot Chicken. That is a Homestar Runner reference. There's a like hair metal band that Strong Bad made up and sort of exists in the Homestar universe that sings that song. And there's the hair metal band, and then there's sort of the Weezer style band. I don't know what category to stick Weezer in, honestly. This is gun to my head, I don't know. But they would both write songs, and then they would sometimes do little competitions where they'd switch songs and sing them. And so you'd have like a Weezer guitar song that was like, "Tonight is all right for tonight." So good. Took forever to get to East 2, but with a Honda 5, oh man. I had one go to 3 today, and I thought that was like, holy crap, can we get to the next player, please? You only know Trogdor. Trogdor! Burninating the peoples in the thatch roof cottages. You're playing prisoner because you want to be Griffith. I mean, at least you're getting into that role play and really feeling it, right? Should have gone for the Donovan build. Oh no. Oh, that's no good. Let's see how this looks. Is that cigarettes on the thing, or what can we imagine that she's rocking in her dealie? What's my decor? Oh, I should have changed my decor. Uh-oh. Wait, no, I don't have anything cool. I don't have anything cool unlocked. Why would I even say that? You're going to move to the garden and listen on your phone? It's too nice to be inside? It has been the weirdest day. Temperature-wise, it's been golden. Like, we've had that nice, cool chill that I like where, you know, the sun exists, but you're not baking in it, and there's just a good breeze blowing over you. Until that breeze was like, what if I was a gusting blizzard wind and just, and we got like the tree, like the evergreens are just throwing shit everywhere, and you're like, stop, please, give me a minute. Must we right now? Poki. Rondayo. That's my new victory pose, everybody. The spray paint can against my head. Skating to the Love Motel to make Abe proud. Well, if she's going to make Abe proud, she wouldn't bring condoms, right? Ace 2. That's me. Kita! Tenuki. Tenuki. Hey! Hey! Igarashi Psycho. You're going down. You're going down. You're going down. I'm going straight flushes all day, baby. What do you got? Hit me with that half flush, baby. Honitsu. Give me bamboo. Dang it. Come on. Give me bamboo. Give me 6 or 4. 6 or 4. Let me pwn them 6 and 4. Oop, 5, baby, 5. Here we go. Drop that west. Drop this at 9. I don't need none of that. It was warm here. Once. Oh, man. If this is a video of someone taking, like, thumbtack, like, remember to use the condoms and, like, sticking it to the cork board in the dorm, that is one of the funniest old videos. Drop that. Ooh, we get close, baby. Come on, what we got? Yes. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. We're okay. We're lining it up. We're going for full flush on this one. Constio, and I got the setup for my Tenpai. We just got one. We got that number 3, baby. Give me that 3. Give me 3. Come on, I know it's in there. I know you have it. Give it to me. Give it. I should have kept that stupid. Oh no. No! 5! 4! Okay. Oh, get rid of the Dora. Set it up for I get 257. Come on, baby. 257. Take it. Gimme. Gimme a man after midnight. At least I was Tenpai.
So as far as closets go,
I have no idea what any of that meant.
What?
I have no idea what any of that meant.
I mean, you at least know gimme a man after midnight.
No.
Gimme a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me turn the something around? Do. What? Okay. Is that ABBA? Am I singing ABBA right now?
It sounds like it, yeah. But I'm pretty well
ABBA.
done.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah, I'm
weary.
I'm
The brain,
pretty
the
good.
vault is shut down.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, that's
my
nice.
joints are all inflamed tonight, so
Did you
yeah.
write that? Inflamed. Did you do anything specific to inflame them, or is it something you ate, you think?
Yeah, it could be something I ate.
Yeah, that's always annoying.
Yeah.
Those are the best, because then the doctor's like, well, figure out what you're eating that makes you feel that way. And then they give you this big chart that's like, here's everything you need to stop eating that most people are like, have this sort of reaction to, and slowly incorporate these things until one of the things triggers something. And it's like months of figuring it out.
Yeah, pain in the ass.
Dang it.
But let's see. This Saturday, of course,
Saturday.
Anime 101. Going to have Kitty Phillips of Flip City Magazine. And it's a true 101. She is not an anime person, so it'll be interesting. And then I was able to secure an interview with a person that has been featured very recently on a lot of videos from huge monster-sized creators because of what he posted on Twitter.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and it's he goes by the name of Kaida. Very nice guy, and he is getting all sorts of hate and vitriol and the usual istophobia Yahtzee, but for him it's worse because he's black, and of course other black people are calling him the usual things that they call each other when they don't like each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's an interesting guy, and he was gracious enough to give me some time, so we're going to have a special Otaku Gamer episode at 6 p.m. Eastern time.
6 p.m. Eastern. And this is on Tuesday?
This will be Saturday. So we're doing a twofer on
Saturday. Okay,
Yeah.
not your gaming night. Okay.
Yeah, it's a twofer. His work schedule is pretty rough. So in fact, I was able to get a Saturday and have that actually get arranged is interesting. Flip City Magazine is a lot like how Mad and Cracked and all those used to be. They're weekly satirical. And I think they primarily do online releases, but we'll see. They actually have a sponsorship spot with Midnight's Edge After Dark. So
nice.
So yeah, Kitty Phillips is an interesting gal, and it'll be a lot of fun talking with her. So Saturday is going to be busy.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. So we'll get the whole skinny and all of it, and yeah, fun times.
Getting skinny with it.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna take off. Y'all have a wonderful night, and yeah, when in doubt,
Roan it out.
exactly. Take care. We'll see you later.
Take care, buddy.
Yep.
Dang it! Poop! Poopy! Stupid child's winning. Welcome, Serranos.
Missed him.
You missed him.
I saw he was on stream and I was like, I just missed him.
He was sweepy.
Yeah, I just got back. Have a nice dinner.
His abilities are broken and he wishes to sweep.
Oh yeah, you got the awakening. Nice.
I did, so now I've got cool skateboard style, and everything is right with the world. I got
You
new
know what I
voice
did
lines
today?
and stuff. But yeah, it's been good.
I was gonna say, yeah, you know what I did today?
What did you do today?
I had waffles
What,
and I chipped a tooth
you chipped a tooth on a waffle, or just while you were chewing the waffle?
while I was. I think it was. I have to assume it wasn't on a waffle. I have to assume it wasn't because of the waffle. It was like it had. I assume what happened is I chipped the tooth at some point previously, maybe just like yesterday or something. I was eating something that was actually hard, and then it came out when I was eating the waffle.
Oh, you just like you encountered like while you were chewing, your teeth impacted and just gave it that last little bit you need.
Yeah. The thing is,
Oh, which tooth?
it was
tooth?
one of my. It was, yeah, it was a front tooth, so it's like not like. It's also not a crack. It was just it chipped off, so it's just like a little bit. I can feel like the texture when I stick it against my tongue is on the inside.
Oh yeah,
But it's also it doesn't touch any other tooth. That part of the tooth doesn't touch anything else.
yeah, your body will sort of smooth it over in no time though, and you won't even notice it.
I'd say it'll be fine probably, but it's like stressed me out
It's all right.
because it happened. You know,
Like, dang it!
it's
I
mostly
get
because I've been taking better care of my teeth since I've been an adult, but I didn't when I was a kid. Even though I have pretty solid tooth genetics, I don't have like super straight teeth or anything, but they've been healthy. It's mostly
Same.
I'm just taking poor care of them.
It's super funny how that works. So like,
Yeah.
my sister had like one of her like canines was coming in sideways, like gonna chop off all of her front teeth, and so they literally had to like cut up into her gums to like pull it downwards so that it wouldn't do that.
It's basically just full on surgery. Yeah.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I go in on this last one, and she's like doing my little checkup, and she's like, "Oh, how often do you floss?" And I was like, "Maybe once a week." And she's like, "You're kidding, right?" I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Your teeth are really good for that." Like, I would not have expected you to say
Yeah,
that.
my teeth are like I haven't gone to the dentist recently. I am going to definitely go for this to get this checked.
Yeah, just
I'll
make
do-
sure it's not going to
I'll
lead
do
to
a
something
cleaning.
worse.
I'll probably I don't know what they would want to do for it. I'd hope they would. It would be covered, but whatever they would do would be something tiny. It'd be like a little plastic gel filling or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember what the cheap. I don't remember what the like the cheap plastic stuff is, but basically they have plastic fillings they can put in. And I've had those before, like some years back.
It's like an
those are
epoxy because they hit it with the UV light and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
It's like those things have seemed to be really good because I haven't had any issues with the fillings I've had in the past. They all look great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you just like you can't even tell. Looks exactly like the tooth.
Oh, poor Pop has 4 visits scheduled. That
Oh.
sucks.
Jeez, what kind of stuff do you have, Pop?
That's too many visits.
It's like I'm sitting over here crying because I had a little tooth.
I had a little chippy
I don't
choop.
think I've ever had anything like that happen with my teeth before. It's like always been just like cavities. Like okay, you got to get that bored out. You got to get that filled back in. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never had like a chip actually tooth or a chip actually tooth or anything. How my gosh.
Yeah, I think I've had like 3 cavities in my life.
I've definitely had more than that. I don't remember how many. It's at least 6 or something. Though.
My wife's teeth are closer. They're not as bad as my sister's, but they are similar. So she also like just
Had some
loathes
just, like,
me
funky
every time I
stuff.
talk about it.
Yeah, because I mean, I had zero issue when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. It's like they just, zip. I just went
Yep.
under. They were gone. No problems.
I waited so long for my wisdom teeth because like I didn't need. They weren't pushing on anything, and the doc was like, "Yeah, I mean, you can wait." And then Then Obama was like, you're gonna lose your parents' health insurance when you turn 26, and I was a 25, and I was like, oh, I get these out.
Oh yeah, I did it early too. I got them done when I was like 23 or something, or 22 probably. It's just like I probably didn't need to get done then, but I said might as well because why not? They're gonna have to go out sometime. Obviously, they would cause issues eventually, but they just.
I like
had
this
to.
person.
Yeah.
Be friends with me, person.
That's what I've done with a couple of people running into the game. They're just funny. Their reactions to stuff.
Right. I like this dropping the gun. That's really, it's so goofy.
I feel like the main character, the little red hair girl, she has like the best faces in the game.
So I've joined the Discord, and like the devs are in the Discord, and it's really funny because people really hate Sabi, I think is her name, but
Is
they
she the
also like most people like and use her, and that's kind of why a lot of people just kind of hate her because they're tired of looking at her all the time. Got yours out in high school? Yeah, I had friends getting theirs out in high school, and I was just like, huh. It's got this giant cavernous mouth that had plenty of room.
Hey, how many people actually need to get their second in high school? Usually those will be people with like severe problems where it's going to impact them soon rather than later. Right.
I feel like most of my friends ended up getting their wisdom teeth out in high school.
I know my sister had to. Pretty sure that's what it was for her.
But it was, yeah, because I think for most people that it's not that they're going to like come in and like ruin your teeth, but the act of them coming in will lead to some crowding problems, right? And then that could lead to problems with like your front bite and everything. So most medical is just like, yeah, just take them out. So, and I feel like most of my friends had that done in high school.
2 of mine were going to be coming in sideways, and those had to go regardless. And I think we just took out the other ones because my other teeth were good, so might as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Alex. I feel like usually it's going to be early 20s and not the high school.
Dang it.
And maybe it's because you grew up with a bunch of rich kids that went golfing
That's
at
probably
school.
It. Yeah. All my rich golf friends.
Yeah.
No, it's because in this area everybody's on that Boeing insurance, and the Boeing union gets a killer insurance deal for the whole family.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it's like, yeah, you're not gonna. Why bother? Just gonna say, okay. We're just gonna wait until the game ends and then you'll move. So I watched the latest on the Loser Ranger.
Okay,
and it was sort of funny because it was like, I don't know if anything in the episode gave me the like, oh, Pink Ranger vibes. I think it was just the like, of course this is gonna have to be pink. Like that's the only thing that makes sense from how you would structure a story to be interesting.
Yeah, it's like, oh, wait a minute, this makes sense.
Yeah, like the second she like turns around, I was like, oh look, it's pink. But like I was trying to like think while I was watching it. I was like, did anything in the series tip me off to that, or was it just that made the most sense from a story perspective? And I think it really just was me thinking that made sense from a story perspective. I think it did a really good job of the reveal.
The first time I'd seen her, I was like, wait, are they the same character? Because she has the same hair color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, that does make sense.
He said, with the PF at the end of that one. Man, I tell you, scores in 3-player get wildly high.
Yeah, an 18K is like, that's normal. That's
Yeah.
like that's pretty often.
I was like surprised that we start out at 35,000 each round, but now that I've been playing it, I'm like, oh, that makes sense because there's only 2 suits. It's way easier to get those Honitsus and stuff. So the wildly higher scores add up.
Like you can get a Chitoitsu much easier in this version.
Yeah, it made sense eventually. Dang it, I just got rid of that. Get out of here. I don't want you. Give me Oh, I don't want any of this. Get rid of that one. No more wins. No more wins. Let's get out of these. Now that I've realized I should have kept the dang bamboos. Click, 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 click. Oh my goodness. Come on, Menia. We're friends now. Oh, they've got the same I got that one. I was just telling everybody about it. Going to a south round with that dangle multiple times in a row. Blap. Oh no, not the greens. Get rid of those greens. Firework mini arcs are all the same girl. Will get hungry or go missing. Wait, fireworks mini arcs? Oh, the boy can't find her.
Okay, I
Show
was just
begins.
asking.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You're talking about the different, like any show that does a fireworks scene has the same setup basically.
But I just got up and I was asking my sister, "Hey, when did you get your wisdom teeth removed?" She's older than me. She didn't.
Oh, funny.
she didn't. She put it off, and she still hasn't. She's going to need to, but she still hasn't yet.
Yeah, you might want to do it at some point, I guess. But I
Yeah.
mean, why not? Sweet.
Yeah, she had braces previously, so it's like, and when she was getting those, I remember that they told her, "It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to schedule you to remove your wisdom teeth someday." It never happened.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Amazing.
Badoo. Badoo. Gimme. Oh, dang it. All right.
Apparently, I was the only responsible person in the family.
Apparently. How's it feel?
I think I already knew that, actually, but you know.
Feels like victory at the end of the day.
I probably shouldn't be overstating my hand. I'll do that once I get employed again.
Oh, there you go. Get
Yeah,
reemployed.
then I can rub it in her face all I want. What video are you watching?
We're gonna do the white door opened.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I will be
When
back in a minute. I'll see if that because I'm gonna be hanging out with my sister tomorrow as well. I'll see if there's anything else we want to do tonight.
Sure.
But you can start that up and I'll catch up.
There are 56 videos.
Okay, maybe you actually don't need to bother. We'll just start when I get back in a couple minutes. Because you're not gonna finish it today anyway.
Oh wait, no, there's a compilation. Okay, never mind.
That's still gonna probably be over 2 or 3 hours.
No. The I think the way this is done, it says White Door Files Comp 1, and then a bunch of the other videos are all like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Or like 1 minute. So
Okay.
I think the compilation is gonna be.
I guess that isn't that long then. If
Then there's complete. Oh, never mind. I just found complete season 1 is 1 hour and 20.
Okay, I'll be back.
Oh, this will be fun. Ah, just got rid of you, number 2. Get out of here. Number 2, go away. You finally see the videos tonight? Nice. All right, so we're just going to start at the beginning and we're going to keep chugging through. So this is going to be a multi-stream series. How do other YouTubers say this? I need to go watch a Wendigoon stream when he's talking about Mandela catalog or something, to be like, well, how do you lead into this idea, this concept. So this is from a channel called Tex Moon, and I feel encouraged by the fact that Tex Moon barely has 4,000 subscribers and 63 videos, and I saw a video that was breaking down how Tex Moon, or how, like, explaining the white door opens. So this is called White Door Opened is the playlist. Riichi. Turn. I better start moving towards Tempai. I see you. Gimme that dub. Give me that dub. Rub-a-dub-dub. Okay, getting rid of that. Dang it. Get out of here. I don't want that. Kita. Dang it. Come on. East or dragon? Kita, East or dragon? No! Come on! Gimme! A word of warning to chat. Chat probably doesn't need to hear this, but don't go gambling or play any sort of competitive gambling type game when you're angry. That is not how you relax. That's not how you blow off steam. That's only how you get angrier. Dang it. You stupid flower-wearing winner. At least I'm in second, which means I don't lose. I don't lose my my status, but I need a win. I need a win. I've already done all the missions for today, right? And I've already done all the secret trip missions. Yep. I can buy some more coins. 5 coin boxes. Oh, wait, hold on. What was it? What's my discount today? Oh, 30%, that's all. But I do have these now. Hold on. The heck is this? Tempura? Lolita dress? Give to a character to increase? Oh, never mind. Truly a vicious cycle. It's true. Whenever I watch anime, you don't. Perfect balance, as all things should be. Let's open up these coin boxes. Get myself 3,000 coins. Let's get some mystery. There's a milkshake. There's a milk. There's that. Special gift over there. I'm tempted to gacha, but I feel like I don't have any gacha requirement, you know? Like, it would be kind of fun to unlock one of these two, because they have some fun designs. It'd be fun to have the car designs as well, but this Kokura Kanade has a... I only have one. Let's go ahead and draw. Let's see what happens. Just throw it out there. Come on, baby. Open good. It's a mask. Yay. Oh, man. 0 chances left for today. I'll have more chances later.
Okie dokie. Yeah, thanks for waiting for me. I will actually be hanging out with my sister more. We want to do a board game. So we'll be doing that today. Yeah, you have fun watching that. I'll watch that later, and I'll talk about it tomorrow or whatever. Yeah. Assuming you're not busy tomorrow.
Sounds great.
Do you know yet if you're going to be busy tomorrow?
No, tomorrow I know that I won't be, actually.
Yay!
Unless I literally have like a power outage or something wild happens. But no,
did you ever watch Smiling Friends at all?
No, I haven't. But hilariously, do you remember how I was like, oh no, basswood is like coming back into like at me? Because like I had that thing that was like, basswood is one of the best carving woods you can come across. I then had another one of those shorts that came across my feed where a guy took a basswood carving and carved Smiling Friends, and I was like, oh my gosh, worlds collide.
I think you have to watch Smiling Friends. You should watch episode 1 of Smiling Friends, the pilot, tomorrow. Okay. Yeah.
Watch the pilot tomorrow.
Yeah, it's considered the first episode. Might as well. It's not like it gets you. It's a good introduction to the series.
Okay.
But I will see you tomorrow. You have a good time.
See ya tomorrow.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can watch that, and I'll just catch up on that.
Okay, sounds good.
See ya.
Don't jinx it. The internet might go out again. Pshaw. Pshaw. I don't believe in jinxes. Jinx. Jinx is a Pokemon. Or a... Oh, I guess I should move this above my my nameplate there. Yeah, that's good enough right there. Actually, I can put it over here now because I have no guests. Look at that. Nice clean stream. I can have it just right here underneath my my code. I can make my code a little bit smaller. It doesn't need to be wildly massive. Referral code can go like this. Teen Titans. That's what I was thinking of with the other Jinx. Jinx would be from League. Yeah, probably. But I was thinking... didn't Jinx also steal content on YouTube? True. I was thinking of this one. This Jinx. From Teen Titans. The purple chick. Yeah, the purple chick. Thank you. Thank you for knowing that one. All right. Here we go. Mahjong and... Let me just swap the audio track on one of these so that I can hear it without cranking up the Mahjong audio. Why does that sound like someone is urinating? Is that actually the audio? Hold on. Let me see if that was just the maybe that's the audio.
An anomalous incident.
Okay, that's just the audio as it's coming from this cable, I guess. I will have to correct that at some point, but not today. Not today. So we will be removing Mahjong audio, and we will be keeping this this Realtek audio here. You'll read phone for chat text now? Alrighty. The State Organization of Anomalous Figures presents a special informational material, how to behave in case of an anomalous incident.
Currently, we are able to distinguish two types of supernatural events. Belong to them. Mental events.
Okay. Hold on, let me see your description here, buddy. All right. I don't see anything there. I'm not a fan of this trumpety music in the background. When you make your analog horror and there's music that is not bit crushed and smashed into like a radio on a dash or into some sort of way where it's only being used lyrically, and a YouTuber is watching and like examining your horror, I am immediately concerned that watching this is going to bring down the copyright committee, and that terrifies me. We need to record the audio, so I'm pissing at a urinal. That is exactly what it sounded like. I only have a 15-minute break. I have to record in the bathroom.
Biological events. Psychic events are changes in the brain responsible for the perception of the environment. They are responsible, among others, for the misplacements of objects or changes in the construction of rooms, buildings, and space around the person affected by the anomaly. Most often, however, the anomaly occurs after a person has come into contact with a biological event, so it is quite easy to diagnose biological.
Okay, so we just immediately are going to jump into a random cut. Let me know if the balance between the video and me gets off while I'm doing this and going back and forth. Like the Prey game, rip. Yeah, apparently rip to this hallway here. I like how this series, this is a 27-minute video we're watching right now, and 45 seconds in, they're showing us peeling hallway destruction. Like just jumping right into the smash cut, not letting us lead up at all. We'll see if that's a positive or negative.
Biological events are unnaturally occurring plants, creatures or humanoid figures seemingly resembling shapes familiar to humans, focusing the attention of a potential victim. Any contact with the above-mentioned facilities should be reported to the emergency number. Reporting the incident in detail is still possible. Any attempt to make physical contact with
Any contact with the above-mentioned facilities, but we described event. Well, okay, because it's warping matter around them. Is that where the facility portion is coming into play?
the anomaly is not allowed. Among the observed anomalous figures, we distinguish 5 forms: traces, headless, Nephilim, copyman.
Oh, good, Nephilim.
Stretch.
Nephilim, my favorite. No, you don't.
I don't like them. I think they're interesting.
Yeah, this analog horror has 5 forms of anomalous figure. They are traces. Oh, okay. You're not here. You're not here to talk. You were just passing through the hall. Got it. Now you're afraid to look in your attic? Good.
Traces. An anomaly appearing in the form of plants such as tall grass, bushes, or vines.
Oh,
While
good.
the shape imitates the appearance of real plants, they are distinguished from the rest of the environment by almost complete black color and the lack of any shadow. Although the anomaly is extremely rare, physical contact with it is usually accompanied by the symptoms of a psychic event. These symptoms disappear after at least 6 days. In extreme cases, they lead to
They lead to what?
headless, appear mostly as humanoid beings, although often
Oh, see, this is fun. I like the design work here. Like, this is I have an idea for an analog horror. So what if I sort of throw together just descriptions of the stuff in a way that looks like it's a warning to people or sort of like a how-to guide, and rather than make some like really garbage CG or have some drawing that looks sort of just not cohesive with the rest of the world, I'm going to make these fun little design shapes overall. Very very happy with this overall this setup so far.
deformed, having no head. Despite this, they seem to be perfectly oriented in the field. The moment a potential victim spots an anomalous entity and gets close enough, it immediately rushes towards it. An encounter with this creature almost always ends with the head detaching from the rest of the body, which the anomaly takes with it. So far, only 12 dead bodies without heads have been found.
An encounter with this creature almost always ends with the head detaching from the rest of the body. Makes it sound like when you see one, your head just pops off. Like, I feel like the idea is that it's actually cutting your head off. That's what they're trying to describe. But this idea of your head detaching from your body is hilarious. And speaking of flamethrowers, we gotta pull it. Now that you've said flamethrower, I gotta pull up the Wrangle Star video. Oh, can I just find the short real quick? Maybe I can just find the short real quick because the short was funny enough. Game crashed. No. He's just on one of those little hoverboard things, rolling down with a flamethrower somewhere in the Pacific Northwest. Burn him! Burn him! Funny. Sometimes I think Cody's a goober. The Ahoy video would also be acceptable. The flamethrower.
Nephilim Huge, usually four-legged, bony creatures with gray-colored skin.
I should go for the
They have not been
pom-pom-poms.
observed to have organs such as eyes, ears, or nose.
What?
However, they have an extremely well-hidden mouth in the head-like part of their body. It is not uncommon for long, sharp, bone-like elements to protrude from the anomalous entity's body. However, they do not seem to hinder the movement of anomalies. When a potential victim comes within range of the anomaly, usually within 100 to 300 meters, it begins to emit a long, rumbling sound. Once the victim is at least 20 meters from the anomaly, they begin to experience the symptoms of a psychic event. Shortly thereafter, the anomaly rushes towards the victim, then uttering a deafening throws. So far, 4 anomalous creatures of this type.
This is the worst redacted sound I've ever heard in my life. Like you should just, I feel like you should just use like sort of like someone deleted it from the video. The monster noise makes me keep cutting over to look because I think like something's actually happening, but anytime I look, like there's nothing on the screen, right?
Type have been recorded. Copyman is an anomaly appearing in the
Copyman.
form of a human. The original appearance
It's Copy Strike Man. It's him. Get him.
of the anomaly is unknown, due to the fact that it uses dead human bodies to move. Over time, the anomalous entity begins to affect human tissues, causing them to expand or tear, which consequently shows only a small part of its true appearance. One such feature is white skin with visible muscles.
White skin, visible muscles. Is he talking about me?
The anomaly can move at tremendous speed, but mostly lies in place, awaiting a potential victim. As a result of an incident on 08-1993, it was proven that the entity is able to communicate with humans, most often by imitating stretch.
Oh, you didn't want to finish that one, I
A type
guess.
of biological anomaly that is transmitted by
He
touch
just
and by
like me, for
droplets,
real, for real.
interfering with the structure
Dang
of the
it.
human body. Contact with the anomaly initially results in dizziness or loss of consciousness. A few hours after the return of consciousness, changes occur in the skeletal system, quickly lengthening its elements, which after a while break through human skin, muscles, and some internal organs.
Gross. So it's a creature that takes over a dead body and gets all stretchy limbed. Oof. I'm definitely getting sort of Vita Carnis vibes as far as like horror goes, where it's just like, look at all these creepy things that could exist.
Painful process always ends with the death of a person within a week of his encounter with the anomalous entity. As the bones grow, a red, viscous liquid begins to ooze from the damaged tissues, which dissipates in the form of smoke about an hour after leaving the body. Incidents involving this type of anomaly are usually accompanied by a previous visit to the place where the same red liquid was found along with the dead body. As a result of the stretch anomaly incident on June 12, 1993, 146 people
Oh, we got the
died,
whole date.
while only 5 people were successfully isolated and transported to the facility for further observation.
Oh, not helped. Sent to a place to be watched as they presumably died horrifically by this stretch.
Now we can answer the right question, how to behave in the case of an anomalous incident. First, look around.
Yeah,
Find out
jazz.
what type of anomaly you are dealing with.
What are you dealing with?
If the anomaly is in sight, stay calm. Carefully move away from the anomaly, making sure it's not heading in your direction. Find shelter. Stay away from the white door.
Oh, okay.
Follow the shadow, it will keep you safe. Above all, don't run.
Wait, well, what is Sorctum Skeptum? Sorctum Sk O GB Nibi High. What is this? What does this mean? EAUX and KGJ Inorjext. I know it's an ARG. I got Reddit r/ARG. Oh, it might actually just be Cypher. So I got spoiled on this. But apparently it says, "Bring me your head children." And then below it, it looks like it says, they are disesses? What is this one? They are diseased. Okay. Diseased, yeah. What, man, diseased looks really weird mirrored upside down. So Zodiac Killer doesn't want us to run? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Oh, I gotta read. Cassette N2-PL. The film recorded an anomalous entity, the Nephilim, located in the area of an old closed quarry in Poland. During the operation aimed at finding the anomaly and getting rid of the threat, no human was hurt. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad no human was hurt. Oh, nice. Got that good old hand key. Wow, where did you find this building? Nice. You got some BDUs on, it looks like. I don't know if they're BDUs, but they got some kind of... Is this holes in the ground where people are dropping stuff? Who's this guy? Who's Horse Shirt Man? I don't have any camo, guys. I can't wear it. I don't have any. Dang it! Riichi City, Dora, Nukidora. Dang, I'm getting 8 right now. I need a big win in this last round. I think they're speaking Russian-ish. Okay, now it's wet in the basement. Okay. What? Jay replay. What, you guys don't have a rule that there's only bunny costumes in the billiard room? Is that not house rules everywhere? Jemmy, if you go into the treasure bazaar, you can preview what a win looks like for the next at least until the event is over. I can send the JoJo tongue lick. Documents related to the May 10th, 1993 event relate directly to object AO2 and an unclassified anomalous object named Brrr. It is forbidden to copy, distribute, or interfere in any way with the content of the files contained in the above-mentioned documentation. Okay, let me know. Come on, give me that 5. Path? Wait, the Path of Jeremy? Oops, wrong one. It says Path of Jeremy. Are we calling this anomalous entity Jeremy? And they censored it in the one thing, but didn't censor it in the video here? Or in the map?
Dette basen. Vi fant dette stedet.
This is the base. We found this place. We found this shard. To be honest, everything would be fine if it wasn't for that fact. In addition to the shard, we have fresh traces here. This is not an animal. It's definitely not human. Aww. Can't believe the quarter was anomaly. That's how he got so powerful and urinated in drains. Reports on the actions.
We observed this situation and it did not fill us with optimism.
G-Man, why?
For example, because of the area that has been gradually degraded as a result of the crash of this something. They had and we have no idea what it is either. They sent a probe, watched the surface,
They probed it.
but nothing more. We're just collecting information.
Are we?
They started to study it and mentioned its structure. They want to exploit it.
The pyramid.
From the moment it was on Earth, they too began to think differently. All as if their fascination turned into a sick obsession. There were too many
Sick obsession.
At the moment, the only thing left is the fear that they will eventually do something that we will all regret later.
Not regret. No regrets, everybody. Let's dump this. It's the moon! Telescope footage! Oh, and I think the, that Nephilim hunt, I think they were speaking Polish, now that I've looked at another video's description. Oh, there's a big shadow spot on the moon. That is a weird lunar eclipse. Something is eating the moon. There goes the moon. Bye-bye. Good night, moon. That's a children's book, as I recall.
The Collider was not prepared for this. Plans changed suddenly, but the tests went surprisingly well. The new shards also provided a lot of new information.
New shards.
However, I am concerned about the way tests involving animals, not to mention humans, are conducted. At first everything was fine, but after a while their transformations began. Animals did not experience it as well as humans. After a few minutes, they simply died. But they changed.
If they die, they die.
They have lost consciousness and their former body. No, they are something more than humans.
Ah. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Hey, what's up, number 3?
Control panels inactive.
Security breach in Supernatural. Oh no, the Supernatural Entity Vault is breached. Oh, what a sad day.
Object vault has been detected.
Oh, dude, I'm starting out almost in a full. Oh, why would you do this to me? Force me to get rid of the 3-4 right off the bat. I gotta go for that half flush. I need big points on this one. Okay, we got them green drags. We got, oh, I could go for all greens. Ooh, dump these 7s and the 5 and the 9. Is there a chance? Whoa, it's blowing up. Anomalous object. State Organization of Anomalous Figures. Documentation dated June 12th.
Due to the growing biohazard of unknown origin, the people
of D-Rain
are asked to stay at home, close doors and windows. If possible, take shelter in an attic, on a roof, or in a place 5 to 10 meters above the ground. In case of close contact with Category 4 hazardous biological waste, immediately isolate the infected person and report the case to the nearest medical facility. The State Organization of Anomalous Figures informs, any incident resulting in the discovery of bodies should be reported without delay to the emergency number, referring to Procedure B2. First of all, you should stay calm.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Okay, I'll stay calm.
Breaking news. Kandara, Gauntmo, D-Rain, and Bowder counties were hit hard by the unnatural biohazard on the night of June 12th to 13th.
I might have actually been able to get full greens, but I wouldn't have known. If I got rid of that 9 and that this guy comes in and I get rid of one of these 7s. And then we're waiting again. I would have had to pwn that 8, get rid of another 7, and then I don't know what else I would have been matched with. But that's... I feel like I was wildly close to a full green hand.
According to eyewitnesses, the arrival of the so-called red mist was sudden. 6 minutes after midnight. The first report...
The red mist sometime after midnight. And the stars... sometime around midnight. Or at least that's what you tell yourself in a minute or two. I don't remember those lyrics now. That's crazy. Used to love that song.
Of strange cases of illnesses and unnatural changes in the shape of the bodies of infected people began to appear. There were also occasional reports of tall, deformed bodies appearing in the mist.
No, not stretches.
Reports and documentation related to the deformed, enormous creatures should be reported to the State Anomalous Figure Organization's information.
Oh, nice.
Are you tired from being the saddest and weirdest person on Earth?
Hey, not right now. Not right now, video. That is not... It's not what I need right now.
Now you don't have to.
Good.
This fantastic remedy has been
Pellucid.
recreated with the help of Lutanix's research facility. Thanks to the brilliant combination of liquid helium with a special type of psychedrin, you can feel much better today.
What is psychedrin? Psychedrin. Give me that poem, baby. Poem, baby. All right. Psychedrin is a medicine in What? Oh, just immediately. Stanislaus' novel Eden. It's a stimulant and taken when suppresses appetite. Taken in double doses allows one to put off sleep for a couple hours. Side effects are unknown, but prolonged and continuous usage is not recommended. Have a good one, Pop. Catch you on the other side.
This wonderful drug guarantees you happiness, pride, losing excess weight.
Oh, losing weight, yeah.
Remember to use it every day.
Okay, so I wonder if this is about
Possible
this novel
side effects
Eden.
include excessive weakening of the immune system, loss of consciousness, bloody vomiting.
Okay, so this might have a lot to do with this book. Stanislaw Eden book. Polish writer. That other video was Polish. Okay. All right. I'm gonna read about that book after we get into the into this a little bit deeper.
Drying of the skin, losing the ability to touch the ground.
What? With your hands or your feet?
Today.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, because it's helium based. That's right. All right. While they cry, this Eden novel I've got right here on Wiki. I'm gonna read the plot, but look at the cover. It's got this weird creature on it. A starship crew, captain, doctor, engineer, chemist, physicist, and cyberneticist crash land on an alien world they call Eden. After escaping their wrecked ship, they set out to explore the planet. First traveling through an unsettling wilderness and coming upon an abandoned automated factory, they find a constant cycle of materials being produced and then destroyed and recycled. Ooh. Perplexed, they return to their ship. At the crash site, they find a local sentient alien has entered their vessel. They name these large creatures with small torsos, retractable into their large bodies, doublers, a translation of Lem's neologism doubelt, meaning double-bodied. Next day, comes into contact with... so now there's alien sex. Next day, they begin to come in contact with a local civilization. And their strange wheel-like vehicles. Eventually come into conflict with the vehicle's pilot, who is a doubler, killing the pilot and fleeing in his vehicle. They return to the ship and prepare defenses. After an attack never comes, they assemble their jeep, and half the team sets out to explore. Further, the other half remaining behind to repair the ship. The jeep team eventually discovers structures resembling graves and hundreds of preserved skeletons, and adjacent to it, a settlement. Two expedition members exploring the settlement become caught. Dang it! Stupid child! Shortly thereafter, the area around the ship is bombarded for several hours, with all hits falling into a circular ditch made earlier. It turns out they were bombarded with micromechanical devices from which a wall of glass, jeez, just wrecked me. Dang it! I was so close to the level up too. The doubler that has joined the group proves to be uncommunicative, leading some of the crew to suggest that some sort of intellectual disability. The crew also begins to postulate that the naked doublers they have seen are the victims of genocide, choosing to explore further. Crew activates Defender, a large tank which they have managed to repair, blasting through the glass. Okay. Yeah, so it's just a book about them dealing with these doublers having an Orwellian civilization that controls things in their government, and that people just crash landed and encounter it. Okay. Oh, that's right, they were crying. Dang it. See, Jimmy, if you click Treasure Bazaar, you can see that, and then you can see in the eye, or wait, no, preview right here in the corner. Shows you how it, how the wind looks. That is a quality scream there.
Don't forget to check out older Lieutenant's products. Thanks for your support.
Lieutenant. Earth, home to billions of living creatures. The third planet in the solar system in terms of distance from the sun. In antiquity, in the Middle Ages, it was considered the center of the universe. It is also the only known planet with life. Moon. The moon. Earth's only natural satellite. It is the 5th largest moon in the solar system. Interesting. I always forget how strange our moon is. Because you think of other planets that have like 6 moons, and you're like, they gotta have moons. Wait, that said something about a white door. They said the word. Hold on. Go back. Go back. I don't want to know. South. Get out of her. The white door has been opened. They said the thing. And we warp. Whoa. That was explosive. Jeremy's awake? Jeremy boring? Or Jeremy quartering? Our universe is full of wonderful planets. It is so big that one day people started to wonder if there is any other life in space. Oh, freaking out on Saturn. They've sent probes, watch the surface, but nothing more. Another life found humans. We went looking for them, but they found us. Blah. More crazy imagery. Dang it! I was building up such a hand, Sabi. Amnestics have been used en masse to prevent panic and hysteria around the world. All data on Lieutenant Dan, Lieutenant Research Center have been archived. Oh, is it Lutan as in the moon? Is it moon-based research? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, dang it. Dang it, I clicked wrong. Wait a minute, everyone. Wait a minute, people. The dead, blind, that's kind of rude, sphere found the forgotten children. Here we go. Back to the anesthetics. Let me go forward a little bit. The State Organization of Anomalous Figures documented and secured the research facility along with equipment found. Oh, that must have been the pyramid from earlier. Benjamin Fisher, Project Shard Supervisor, responsible for the damage to the containment walls for anomalous objects, has been arrested on charges of conducting experiments resulting in human death. He looks like the shape cloner guy. He's the copy man. His behavior did not seem normal. Since being arrested and transported for questioning, he has not spoken a single word. Because he's not him. He's not him, everybody. He's a copyman. Oh, you sumoing succubus. Guantmo and Durain counties have been decontaminated. Not Guantanamo County, where we keep all them terrorists. Kita. Bumbu. Nope. That was a blink if I've ever seen one. We're going back for that blink. That was right quick, and we know it's hiding the goods. It's gotta have. Give me them goods. Pawn. You take them 9s, baby. I am rewinding through the blackness. Oh, there it was. Oh, it's just hell. It's just a picture of hell. Cool. Take the 3s, I guess. August 20th, 2003, Kandara National Park. Everybody's aware of Kandara National Park, right? I have no idea where this is. Rome! Ah! Getting that wind, getting that Chinitsu. Heck yeah. It wanted me to say Canada National Park, not Kandara. I don't know what Kandara is, honestly. It might not be a thing. All right, I'm in first. We gotta buckle down real quick. This is the final round. All last, baby. I gotta just get points on the board fast, which means we're going straight for that W when I feel it. Get rid of these characters because we're in a 3-player. Gonna pop over, dumping the south because it's already been half dumped. Gonna have to get rid of east. And I'm probably going to dump this white dragon. Yep. White dragon's going away. White dragon's gone. Okay. Looking for that 3. Looking for a 3. That would be very useful right now. I'm going to dump this. Ooh, I was going to dump that 9, but now, still dump the 9. Stick with it. Dump the 9. We got a couple 3s. Oh, it gave me a 9 back. Okay, well, I will keep the 9 because I see 2 3s have been thrown up, which means they'll be harder to roam off of now, just from a numbers standpoint. Get rid of that. I don't need characters. Keep these characters out of here. 7. 7's a golden baby. 7s are golden, baby. Yes, that'll be my pair. Pair of what? Yep, go ahead, take it. That's not my pair anymore. I can't pwn it. Because I lose my Yaku if I pwn that one. Shoot. I gotta stay closed for now. Riichi. Here we go. 3 and 4. 3 and 4, baby. 3 and 6? Yeah, 3 and 6. That makes more sense. Why did I say 4? 3 and 6. Here we go. Give me that bamboo 3. Oh, that 6 is gonna be hard to get. It's gonna have to be a 3. Because the 6 is a Dora indicator. Summoed anyway! I already know Rones! Finally! Whoo! Just that little bit to wrap up a round. I don't care if it's low points. I just needed to end the round, get them 30s back, and now I need another one in a row. Jubilee-doobly-beebledies. Did I declare Riichi's or something? No, it's just another single heart. Cheer. Wait, if I cheer more, does it... 1 heart... I think it's just 1 heart equals 5 radiance points, no matter what. These are the radiance points. We're still so far down on Fua Mahidu. Why do people want this character? Is this character got like some cool... Does this character have no outfits? Is that the Look at all these outfits! This character has all kinds of goodies. Look at... Shizuku over here gets her normal outfit, her awakened outfit, and then just his schoolgirl outfit. Why is it so hard to add friends list? I don't know. Why do the friends not want to be added? A person named Tyler Hudson was walking in the national park. He was reported missing in the afternoon. The next day in the morning, his torn body was found. A mobile phone was found next to him, along with recordings made on the same day. Okay, lots of pins. And we've got pins in the Dora indicator, so we're going to go for that. Go for that all pins, baby. Oh, look, a little found footage. I like it. It's a little wind howly, but that's all right. Actually, I may just go straight into a Riichi here. Yeah, I was going to say I'm probably going to go straight into Riichi here. Either calling for that dragon or calling for that 2 or 5 pin. The 5 pin might hit. Let's go with that. Between August 22nd and August 25th, 5 people reported missing. Roan, baby! In the national park. Only 1 dead body has been found so far. Okay. And we've got some faces. Did pay the $20 friend list add-on. Yeah, you got to get all your friends list DLC. Kita. 9. They're waiting. They're waiting for someone to turn off the radio. Goodness, do we have to have this on right now? This is wildly loud and annoying. Walking through the woods. Wow, wow, wow. Got the Converse on as we hiking in the woods. You must be from the Pacific Northwest. Only freak who will leave the city in sneakers and go on a hike. Wow, wow. Oh, don't feed it. Switch to the higher score. Switching to a higher score. Okay, we're zooming in on the ground. We got some overlay going. Something overlaid there for a minute. That was strange. They sumoed anyway. That's fine. Hey, I do some like modern music. It's kind of like if if Tool was made with a keyboard. That's kind of my inspiration. You wanna listen to my mixtape? It's like, oh God, no! I can't be your friend anymore. Don't make me listen to this. X97 already started off odd. Oh, this is awful. I gotta go harder in the paint for the win. What are we in a car? Little surfer boy, that's Beach Boys, if anyone's curious. My Little Surfer Girl. First episode not as good as OG's for X97. Oh, X-Men 97. Got it. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. We're gonna go for a win, not a high payout though. Oh, poning it up. I've already dumped the 9, so I better get rid of that 8. And then, oh, as I pick up the 9, that would have put me closer. Funding department, probably. Yeah, because they were taking tax dollars otherwise. All right, give me that. 2 or 9, baby. 2 or 9. You know you're scared of 9s. If Alex likes it, then maybe I'll check it out. Never watched the original anyways. Sad. Dang it.
Welcome to the in-sound theory. Everything around us makes a sound. Even if we are unable to hear it, it can significantly affect the environment. The in-sound theory assumes that with the appropriately selected frequency of sound, with its help we are able to see and feel much more than before.
Okay, if I get another win, if I get a win, then I'll move up to the
dawn.
Dawn.
Ones that we are able to obtain with the help of electronic equipment.
Sine, square, sawtooth, and triangle.
The in-sound theory took care of safety and in cooperation with the Lieutenant Company.
Lieutenant
a new
Company.
Type of wave that physically affects the environment. The manipulator.
Manipulator.
A wave composed of several types of waves with relatively low frequencies, as well as a special tone, generated with the help of the most modern equipment.
Yay, special tones!
The new sound waves react with the environment, transferring the recording along with the image to the scanner, where we are able to observe what we are not able to see with the naked eye.
Yay! Sample sound, AO3. Everybody ready? It's a brown note! Oh. We're back in the Polish house. Hello, Poland. Stuff's on fire. Got a big flash. I don't know what that was.
Patient 12B, previously affected by an anomalous mental type incident. Could you again describe exactly what you saw? Calm down. Take your time. We know how traumatic such an event
Wait, I didn't hear anything from the guy.
I don't think I anticipated it. I already told you. That fluttering sound and the wind. That feeling. Can you describe it more precisely? What did you see?
What did you see?
Butterflies.
Butterflies? Oh, there's butterflies all over the screen. That was wild. I saw butterflies. Does that mean I'm getting eaten? What is this now? What kind of Ralph Bakshi-ass animation do we just cut to? Or, I mean, it could be Robin Hood era Disney. Blam, 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 blam. Kaneda, what do you say?
Uwaga, komunikat dotyczy województw.
Oh, Spite G. Don't make me translate this foreign language. What are you doing to me? You know I can't read that. You don't know I don't speak that.
Łódzkiego oraz Wielkopolskiego.
Dang.
Według ostatnich doniesień na terenie wymienionych wyżej województw zaobserwowano podmioty anomalne. Posługując się klasyfikacją bytów anomalnych spisaną przez amerykańską agencję S, uprasza się ludność cywilną o pozostanie w domach, a także szczelne zamknięcie okien i drzwi.
Oh, do I take the pwn? Do I take the pwn? And then give up the deal? That would give me more points. I'm taking the pwn. Going for the more points. There's three bamboo left. All right, everybody, let's get it.
W przypadku dostrzeżenia jakichkolwiek wysokich, zdeformowanych istot należy zadzwonić pod numer alarmowy, powołując się na standardowe procedury dla incydentów anomalnych. Alarm obowiązuje do dnia 5 czerwca, dopóki zagrożenie nadnaturalne nie zostanie wyeliminowane.
Which translates to? Oh, red mist. Got it. What is this? Is this the unfamiliar ceiling? Is that an Evangelion reference? Zappi's Controlny. Hey, we could have double roamed him. Man, I don't speak any of these languages. It's the same language, I know, but I don't speak it. It's all the same. Kita. You got all three? Well, I'm reaching on round 2. Almost a double Riichi. Bayraktar, I heard it. I heard him say pretzel too. Why didn't he let me con that, I wonder? Okay. Well, we gotta... East 2-2, baby. Kita! Get rid of that. Ooh. Does the thing. It does the thing where it just gets louder and louder until it just, like, drives me nuts. Yar. Ooh, burp. Recovered video number 1. The recording was found on a memory card. Ooh. Oh, man, I just drank water. Why am I burpy? I stop slurping my water, I guess. The recording was found on a memory card in a phone, which was secured in the evidence in February 17th, 2006. An unknown person looking around the abandoned building came across an anomaly of type unknown. Other recordings on the memory card suggest that the person survived an encounter with the anomaly. They survived. Or did they die? They died, and they just were skinwalking around. Remind me that silly ghost hunter show. They go to a German castle expecting the ghost to speak in English. Ghost, ghost, are you there? Hello, ghost. Duh. Something else this video does really well, actually, is that I've been pausing it to read because I'm, distracted by gaming. But the text that is not being read is actually on screen long enough for you to read, which is very nice. And I feel a lot of people don't think about when they're putting these together. A lot of times they're just like, put text up. And then you're like, okay, well, no one can read it without pausing it. Why would you make it a video and not just a blog post, Oh. All right, here's a video. Guy looking in a window. Focus man. He's a focus man. Do 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 do. He's a focus man. Oh, I could have used that 6. I hate that you can't chi in 3-man. Oh, I've got so many Dora. Let me. Oh, I don't like that. Is he gonna see it? Is he gonna turn and see it in the window? It's not in the window? Okay. It's a weird building. Oh, be in the window. I want. Oh. Keeps giving. Oh, there it was! There it was! We got to see the anomaly. Wait, nobody had a Ryokudokudoku? We get East 3-3 Hanba? Interesting. Wait, it skipped me. Why wasn't that my... Oh, because I didn't have Tenpai probably. Because no one had Tenpai, then it moves on. Interesting. Actually, I'm learning a lot about this game that you think I would have known. Rewind. Show it to me. That's perfect. That is great. So you get just a few frames of just out pops a little dark head, little glowing beady eyes, and then the arm does this little bit of movement just to let you know that it is like something that is sort of like saying, "Hey, here I come." That is nice. I like this much more than so many of the little drawings. Even the fact that the second that the camera moves, it disappears. Like it's not there anymore because they only drew it on these frames. But that the rest of it, but it turns so fast you would never notice that normally. So I like it. Oh, clenched a noose right there. We're almost done with this episode. And we got like the power.
Everything was overgrown with vegetation. It's not easy to get there, but somehow I'll find a way. This can give us a lot of information. Maybe we will finally get to know what Jeremy is. That's an odd name for such a creature. The agency has already started snooping around too, but I think I'll be able to dig up the truth soon. They hid it from us. No one knew and no one was supposed to know what was going on in their shitty research facilities. But hey, the sun rises and slowly reveals the truth from the depths of darkness. I just hope it's not too late.
Go, son, go. Okay, that was White Door Files Comp.1. So as we proceed to these other episodes, we will see if, because one of them has a screen that like the thumbnail looks a lot like something we saw. Same with another one. So if these start to be like just stuff we saw, then we'll sort of skip forward until we find one that isn't the same. Our universe is full of wonderful planets. Started to wonder if there's life in space. Sent probes. Amnesiacs, Benjamin. This is the park one. Okay, yeah. So I have a feeling that most of these are going to be more or less redos.
Currently, we are able to distinguish two types of supernatural events. Belong to them. Mental event, among others, occurs after years.
Yep.
Distinguish 5 forms. Traces, Headless, Nephilim, Copyman.
Yeah, so this is all of the tape of those. This is the Nephilim Poland tape. This is a teaser trailer, Hallucid, the observations about the white. Dang. It's a good thing I didn't drop that Red Dragon. I would have gotten 8 on that one. Melody Lost Tape. This one doesn't look too familiar. Kita. Why did I choose 3-player? I am doing 3-player because at the end of every week, if you are in the Dawn rankings and you're better than, X percent of people, you get goodies. So like every week I've been getting stamps which can be traded in for other goodies in the game. Because I'm better than a percentage of people in the standard 4-player. So I've been playing the 3-player so that I can get my 3-player score into that same range where I'll start just earning goodie points every week. Geez, this person is about to eat this guy alive and just end the game before it's anybody else's dealer turn. I gotta buckle down for a minute. All right, we are in West. We are dumping this south, I guess. I need to take something off of the Ishiki Seibi up there. So cute hairpin instead of face diaper. Yeah, kinda. You can the first things that I want to get, of course, are the lucky tickets so that I can do more polls. And then we can kind of go from there. Ooh, this is rough. 3, 4, 5. I should dump the 5, 6. More rewards then. Yeah, exactly. It's another currency that they give you more of it if you're a higher rank than other people. And I've been getting rewards because of my rank in standard 4-player, so now I'm just trying to get my 3-player so I can double my rewards every week. But dang, if this I just need to win 1. I just need to win 1, and these two are battling it out right now. All right, come on. East 2, here we go, baby. Give me that giant Mongon Sanban, maybe. Maybe we can get real crazy with it. The interesting thing too about a 3-player match, because they get rid of the characters, is there's a higher percentage of honor tiles in the wall when you do the shuffle. So getting a good number of honors as they come around isn't that difficult. And it makes sense why Michael's always like, why'd you get rid of the wins? Because when he's playing in this mode, it's a lot easier to collect wins or honors as you're going. I know I can discard this one safely. Oh no, I'm playing defensively already. They're in furry 10 on the red dragon. Yep. Haven't been picking up the whites. Okay. Red dragon still furry 10. Ooh, they didn't pick up that west. They won't pick up this west. White dragon again. Didn't pick up the 6. Ooh, will they pick up the 7? The 9 pin is probably a safer dump. They're going Riichi. Oh, no. 7? Oh, okay, they sumoed. Nothing I can do about a sumo. Whew. Riichi, Tsumo, Pinfu, Aka, Ura, Mangan. Bling. All last. This one? Interesting that the voices aren't really coming through audio. Character voices. They're on. But they're not I can hear tiles really loud, but for some reason maybe it's yeah, I don't know. Probably has to do with me just like messing with the outputs to get YouTube separated from the game. But if the game, like, I don't understand Windows. It's like I pick like an audio output for something and it just won't let it remain the audio output. It always has to be like, hey, I overridden everything from last time. We aren't going to keep those settings that you made specifically so that things would work for you. Oh, give me that toy. Toy. Not the 3s. I need the 2s. Please. Okay, they're dumping bamboo. Come on. Safe on the bamboo. There's so many Kitas. No! Nukidoras are too high. Dumping this before it gets dangerous. Oh, they sumoed. You can hear, it sounds really weird. Isn't that strange? Maybe it's this whole audio path I've got it sent through. Maybe if I put it through this one, would it be better? Maybe not. Super strange. I wonder if it's like a mono issue. Like it's coming through one side and not another. So every week, the top player rankings rewards for 4-player. You've ranked top 14% in the weekly top player rankings. 4-player, here are the top stamp rewards for you. Enjoy. I also will have to play some 4-player before next week starts, but I'm just like trying to if I could just get, because I'm at 210 out of 240 and you get 30 when you win. So if I win 1, I will level up. It's all I need. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm making music and a sound just in case this is copyrighted. This whole thing is called Melody Lost Tape, so I'm guessing it's just the music now that I've been listening to it for a little bit now. I'm going to skip to the next one. This is The Oppressor is what this one is called.
Don't forget to check out all the Lieutenant products. Thanks for your support.
Check out all the Lieutenant products. Thank you for your support, says Lieutenant. Lieutenant Dan! Copy man coming. Earth, the final frontier. Home to billions of living creatures. I think we saw his third planet from the sun. Yeah, the moon died.
Welcome to the in-sound theory.
Yeah, that's an in-sound theory.
Everything around us makes a sound. Even if we are unable to hear it, it can significantly...
Yeah, we watched the manipulator. Quarry. This is the video of the guy. Oh, these are all the guys walking around. So this is called Quarry. So I'm guessing this building is in a quarry. Then we got evidence. Evidence is the guy's tape where he sees him and runs. We have the red mist where it talks about
news full of the soap pier. There were also occasional reports of tall, deformed bodies appearing.
This one we all remember.
In the
He's awake. He's awake.
Grown with vegetation.
Jeremy's
it's
awake.
It's not easy to get there, but somehow I'll find
and that
around.
phone call. That conch de mas.
The was not prepared for this. Plans changed suddenly, but the tests went surprisingly well. The new shards also provided a lot of new information.
Okay, yeah, we listened to this one about the shard testing and that guy that messed it up. The emergency alert in the collider. Oh, I don't remember this one. When did we get the Muslim call to prayer looking at the moon? What? I don't remember this one being in the last one.
Если вы видите аномальную сущность, обратитесь в местную полицию и сообщите точное местонахождение, чтобы быстрее устранить угрозу.
Устранить, Михаил. Are you a maid? You are a maid. That's hilarious. I got Canada wedding version.
Are you tired of being depressed? Do you feel like the weirdest person in the world? Now you don't have to.
Oh, so it's a slightly different version.
Feel lighter than ever.
We're going for the pins.
Sign up for the trial program today.
Okay, sign up for the trial program of Looseland.
Dippity-doo.
Dippity-doo!
Dippity-doo.
Dippity-doo-da-day.
Dippity-doo.
Real body.
Is that what your hair looks like after doing curlers? No. Curlers make your hair look like a grandma's curly Q-tip hair, right? There's no way you get that, like, perfect helmet Lego creature bob from doing curlers. I refuse to believe.
Dippity-doo.
Dippity-doo! Yeah. Comb it out, buddy. Dippity-doo-da-day.
It holds.
It holds. Discover the secrets of the ocean depths. An underwater world full of fascinating... Wait, I'm missing this lower third here. An underwater world awaits full of fascinating creatures. Oh, dippity don't. More like it. Take the greens. Take it. I knew it. I knew you were going to take it. About 3 times. You do if you brush or comb it right. Got it. Not a curler man myself, so I wouldn't have known that. Yes, I got the pill. Deep blue sky. The water is the deep blue sky. Dang it. I was gonna do good, Kanade. Why you ruin? Even the darkest corners of the ocean seem to be more mysterious than you might think. Many strange and terrifying creatures still lurk in the dark depths. Dark depths. You see, they found the headline was creature with blade-like arms found in the sea. New creature found. And I was like, whoa, blade-like arms. I gotta see this creature. It's a crab. It's just some crab that has basically knife hands. Like big, sharp, bladed hands instead of like the typical pincer we see. He's got little tiny pincers with that they're more like knives. And I was like, really? You're gonna hit me with the article that says new creature with blade-like appendages found in South China Sea? And I'm like, oh, baby! Freaking kaiju await! No, it's a crab. It's a big crab, I'll give you that, but like it's still a crab. Like, why you gotta do me like this? Headline. What is that? It's like it's got legs. It's got legs. It knows how to use them. I am not gonna pwn because I need a big win here. A monitoring device was lowered under the ice cover to a depth of 140 meters. The data recording consists mainly of audio material, although some photos were taken along with the motion detection. It always comes back to crab's final stage of evolution. Peterson did try to warn us. He tried to tell us, but we wouldn't listen. Oh no, the mud crab! He's got a knife! He got a knife! Dun. Alright, let's see what they got with the motion detect. Kita. Ato kita. Okay, so there's the monitoring device. Show me what sudden increase in seismic activity in the area. Shitoitsu, really? Oh yeah, I guess so. That's cool. It's really just a lot of seismic activity right in my ear hole. A shard of an object underwater. Oh, that's what the shard testing was. It was a shard of this object. Okay, we're getting a story. We're building a case. Eyes! Bunch of umibozu! Because I never miss a chance to bring up Japanese themes and things. The umibozu are a black human-like figure in Japanese yokai lore. We're gonna Riichi real quick here. And they're like, anytime you see a black dark shape out in the water with like eyeballs, that's usually referred to as the umibozu. You'll see them in anime quite often. Let me pull this over here. It literally means the ocean monk or the sea monk. Umi meaning sea, bozu meaning monk. And they are big, terrifying creatures that knock over boats. Sometimes they're more like people. But they're definitely like this. They are definitely just dark, shadowy creatures with just straight up glowing eye bubbles. Let me go back there. Oh, it's so cool. And the ocean's already creepy enough. So like to be like, oh, I did it, everybody! I did it! I am the first Don! I'm Dan! I did it! I'm a Dan. I've outranked 78.22% of players of the same Dan. Max honor points reached this week. Thank you for the affection points. I have achieved. Check my dreams. Claim 1 heart. Send a total of 7 gifts to characters. Okay, so sending gifts to characters. I just need to do that 5 more times, and then I basically am done with the overall ability on this. I could send gifts here to give fans or microphones, but those are actually kind of expensive considering I only have 28,000 coins right now. Oh, now I've got 30,000 coins right now. See, when I recycle these and I get the gift fragments, what can I exchange my gift fragments for? Just lucky tokens. Okay. Gotcha store is over here. Using those stamps, I've already used. I used a bunch of those, didn't I, to get the. Actually, wait, how many did I use? I only used like 10 or so. I feel like I didn't have that many. Yeah, because I used like 45 or so, maybe. The tournament play is something I don't get stuff for, but none of this stuff interests me design-wise, so I don't think I would care too much. But the stamps, this is the one. So these stamps are what you get for just being better than other people. And I'm pretty close to getting my next lucky token from that, or I could get the cat pillow that I could use as a Riichi stick. You need to rewatch Mononoke? Oh. That is, I'll allow it. That's a good one. I feel like Custom Game gave me something recently. Is it in this one? Is the task to do custom games? Complete in 10 tournaments. Make 10 purchases in the... Oh, I can just make one more purchase real quick in the coin store. Let's do that real quick. Shop. Exchange. Coin. I'll get the cola bottle. Yay, I got a cola bottle. Yay, I did an exclusive task. That levels me up to 25. That gets me this book reward. The Book of Attitude. So that's exciting. I think that's all I can do really right now. Voucher store, yeah, I got 5 vouchers. I'm not gonna buy anything there. Oh, I did unlock some more. That's what I wanted to look at real quick. I unlocked more. Is it bag? My decor plan. Here we go. So let's change. We'll change plan 1 to violin, I guess. I like the black table. Switch this to mountain tiles, and I like this skinnier frame, and the sword is fine. I need to get more. Save only on that one. Then this one is also going to be her, but it's going to be the kitties. And then create a new plan based on the current things, and I want it to be mountain plan preview. Yeah, that's a fun look, but I want it to be on. Hold on. Oh, it won't preview that on that. The mountains on the blue table, I guess. See what that looks like. So, wait, mountains on the blue table. So then onsen on the green table. Save. All right, there we go. Oh, and I should change this to the wand. Nice food that isn't that omelet looking one. Yeah, the let's see. We've got barbecue, sukiyaki, a green tea, sushi, ramen. That's probably it. This is there is actually omurice, so we could be getting actual omurice, but no, we're good. I think I'm oh wait, let's finish up this let's finish up this video. Put this over here, make it just a hair smaller, because these eyes are really cool. So we'll finish this up, and then we'll call it for the evening, because I'm tired today. It's been an annoying day. I was like, was that just gonna be the end? It just cuts out and it's over? No. That's a bell? I guess. It sounds like a blue whale to me. Dong. I guess that is more of a bell, yeah. Okay. Nothing. Okay. We made it through 17 videos in the white door opened tonight. That was good. I'm a fan. I'm excited to finish it. White door open looks like a fun one. Looks like a good blend of interesting sort of that Vita Carnis style world building with monsters and creatures, but also a little more of that like let's get the actual like creepiness of the live events coming with these found footage. So exciting for all of that. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for Fun Time Friday. Compile, right?